Hey, hey, it's Jane Miller here, Miller Institute. I'm so glad you stopped by today. We'll be quick, just a couple minutes. I want to let you in on all the great things happening at Miller Institute and in our process to launch 2012. So come along with me. You know, when you talk about wanting to get more results from your efforts, think about this. Most executives, business owners, people tell me that their number one issue is they're stuck because they really don't know what they want, and that goes for both their companies and themselves. Now, this means we spend a lot of time in action without a vision of where we want to be, where we want to end up, what we want to end up having or being or doing. Then there's the flip side. Some of us have this great vision. We've been working on it for a long, long time. We plan and massage it and create it and fix it and shave it and make it pretty. And guess what? There's no action. So I call this strategizing in the basement. That's not going to get us to where we want to be, do, or have either. So if you don't really know what you want in your business or personally, how can you go get it? How can you even plan? So knowing what we want for ourselves and our business is really the number one obstacle. And it's so easy to get around. And that's why I want you to come along with me, Miller Institute, in 2012, and we can launch this thing. So what's the solution? Well, yeah, I've coined a phrase called let's cram this thing. And really it's clear results, acquisition method. Real simple. But over the course of teaching and training on time management, strategic planning, leadership, and so on, I've looked at every imaginable media for time management: cell phones, Outlook, beepers, calendars, etc., etc. And really the easiest thing does not include all this. You don't need the technology. You can certainly use it. Really all it takes is one piece of note paper every day. And you know, personally, I don't even wear a watch anymore, because I know what it is I want, what I'm headed to, and all the steps I need every day. I know what I have to do to get there. So want to come along? I bet you do. So this CRAM method, as I call it, it's based on years of research of really what we want and how to get it. And you won't have to worry about managing time. Isn't that great? But when we focus on our vision and the assets, what we have to get it, and when we engage our affirmations and our attitudes naturally, this all happens for us. So really, I'll help you to implement just some simple steps that's going to lead to mastery for you. It's a structure. It's designed to help you instinctively and intuitively focus your efforts on specific actions, and those are going to lead to the outcomes that you want. So listen, the question is it possible even for you to reach the outcomes that you're looking for using what you already have, not having to waste time or use crazy time management strategies? Would that interest you? Of course it would. So why don't you let me show you how to get this done, and stop wasting time and let's start getting outcomes. So let's talk about how do you use what you have already to get results that you want, instead of getting started, losing your momentum, spinning your wheels out of control, and just feeling like you're running on thin ice. Do you want to do things your own way and attract what you want? You can. Let's use your strengths instead of trying to comply to someone else's idea of what you should do. And you know, I believe we already have everything we need to succeed. You know it's true. And I believe that success in all areas of your life, and that's whether it's work or business, the community, your family, spiritual, it's really dependent on you engaging your full potential. And guess what? That's unlimited, unlimited. So what are you waiting for? I mean, what is it that you need for both your business and personal lives? When are you going to go figure it out? Hey, I know there is never a good time to start this stuff and get it done. So if there's never a good time, let's just commit to it and get it done. I have a coach, Judy Poland, who says there's no instant pudding for success, but you just got to get in there, go for it, get it done. Now, it does help to have a coach, an accountability partner, someone who's been there before to show you the way. And that's what we do here at Miller Institute. So you can actualize your potential your business, your organization, for community, whatever you need. You can do it with a couple easy steps. We're going to work through this in 2012. I have some webinars coming up that will make it real easy for you. You can tune in live January, February, March. You can listen to the recorded sessions of these things. You can work with me, Jane Miller, or some of my associates. That's a great way to do it. But really, it's time to get clear with yourself and what you want, and then really put the steps in place to get it. And we have the follow-through to help you do it. And you know, I've been in the corporate world and in some community things, and really we're all in this together, and there's some ways we can get this done for you. So again, if you're not really sure what you want, if you're not really clear on the results you're headed for, how can you go get it? So that's one of the first things we're going to do, is really get clear on what it is you want to do, be, have. Let's go for it. We'll take the action together. We'll move toward it. If you find it's not what you really want, so what? Go back and do it again and get what you really want this time. I mean, goal setting is a huge part of it, and I'm going to show you and walk along with you how to do that and reach those goals, but all the goal setting in the world won't amount to very much without first starting with that clear vision of your wants. We're going to add to it an attitude, and really attitudes are habits of thought. And we'll talk a lot about that, but it's really an attitude that's aligned with the wants, and then we put that plan together for you and move towards it to get what you want. Now, what's stopping you? Again, what, you're not ready to take this action? You're going to just be conservative for a while and see what happens? That's okay. Again, there's never a convenient time to evaluate things, but there's never going to be a convenient time, so you might as well just get going and do it. Delaying your start only delays the results that you can certainly achieve, and I know you can do it. My clients tell me that working together have taken them from stuck to get moving to getting what they need and want. So we have activities, and if you complete them and do what I say, you're going to get there. If you listen into Laura Langmeyer, she says as well, you don't get to vote. I know what works, just do it. And she's right, so it's a real great thing. So if you will continue over to my website, millerinstitute.com, please look at all the resources there that I have for you. Check back on these webinars. We're going to do some PowerPoints here with recordings so you can stop and start, take notes. I have my worksheets available, many reports, and there's a peek there at what I call our CRAM formula, the Clear Results Acquisition Method. It is such a tongue twister, but it'll do what you want. So listen, you already have everything you need to succeed, right? You already have it. So let's get going, okay? I will be waiting to hear from you, and then we're going to launch this thing, and I'm going to call it Launch 2012. And I want you to be there with me, so let's go for it. Thanks for tuning in. It's Jane.